anytime in an era such as ours, where our Constitution and Article 10 requires that whenever any public policy shift decision is made, there must be public participation. And you sit in cabinet to make a decision as important as taking away the oversight role of Parliament on decisions of the executive, that you are going to sell public assets without involvement of the representatives of the people. Yet on the ground, these people here, Mheshimiwa Nabulindo, if Mumia's sugar and its land is sold, you are the one who will be asked by the people of Matungu.
Parastatals in our region, or parastatals in Kenya generally, including Kenya Meat Commission, should not be sold or privatized the way the current law is being prepared. This is a fraud to the people of Kenya. What belongs to the people must stay with the people, and we are going to defend it to make sure that the Republic does not lose its resources to individuals.
We cannot accept our parastatals, our institutions, anything in Western Province, the factories, being just sold or taken without even the stakeholders. The real stakeholders are the wananchi who live there. If nobody knows, we just hear it is being taken, it is being sold. A forest, something that we should preserve, conserve, manage, so we don't have our rivers drying. If people start taking to put there their personal, private institutions, where are we headed to as Kenyans? Shame on them. Tutapiga hapa nduru, tutachapana hii Kenya. Wawachane na vitu ya Western, msituzoe.
What happened and what transpired yesterday by approving that draft privatization bill is a matter of national concern. And first of all, should the National Assembly make the mistake of passing it, then it will have sacked itself. Parliament must reject it, and if it doesn't reject it, the people must stand up, and some of us will head to court to challenge it on the basis that it's unconstitutional, not to subject a proposal to strip Parliament of its oversight role to a national referendum. And this idea, we know that most of these state corporations sit on a lot of public community land. Take the example of Kenya Meat Commission. Take the example of, and look at what is happening to Pan Pepper. It was privatized. Has it revived? No. What has happened is that those who took over were just interested in the forest concessions to run their private companies. So the state corporations are a critical factor. State corporations have developed the Asian tigers, but in Kenya they are badly managed. So we must address the question of management, not of ownership. A government cannot run without assets. We can privatize ownership, we can privatize management, but not ownership. You can't privatize the ownership of KPA. You can't privatize many of these corporations. They must remain in the public hands so that the security of the country can be secured and ensured, but they can be managed privately. So we ask the Ruto government to distinguish between ownership and management and address the problem of management. There's no problem with ownership or the government owning assets.